Hey everybody. I was going to call it Monday, but it's not Monday. It's Wednesday, but it feels like a Monday to me because it's my first day back from running around on the zip line and risking my life to have vacation time with the kids. It felt like risking my life. It wasn't really risking my life. Speaking of things that are going up too high and seemingly risking safety, we haven't talked about the currency market specifically. Well, we do kind of once a week, but we really haven't concentrated on any trades. And that's because I really haven't seen any trading that has interested me in the currency market for a long time. But the euro really started to pique my interest in the last few days, and I'm ready to trade the euro. So here's the trading view chart. But what I want to show you is the IG platform here. So IGUS is a leading Forex broker. It's just incidental here. Of course, I'll do a regular sponsored video with IG later on in the week, probably. But I wanted to look at the euro. This is the 4-hour chart. It's my favorite chart. It seems like it's printing this head and shoulders pattern here at the end. So if I don't know. Yeah, there we go. We can get a little bit larger there, right? Look at that. So that is a shoulder, head, and shoulder. And I really like the way that this is looking, especially if it starts to drop from here. Can I draw a trend line? Can we get a trend line right here? Yes. So that would be the neckline. And what I'd like to see is this drop below that trend line. If it drops below that trend line, this is a full-on capitulation and could lead to a pretty substantial move. What I want to do right now is I'm just going to start the trade. I want to sell, and I want to start the trade. I want to start now, and I want to be short the euro. And even in my, small little IGUS account here, I want to be short the euro. But even more than that, I think that for the year, the Swiss franc is actually the best performing currency of the year, and the Canadian dollar is the worst performing currency of the year. So what I wanted to do on top of just looking at the euro, which seems to be pretty overextended, is I want to look at the currency that has performed the worst. And apparently, according to the interwebs on FinViz, it's the Canadian dollar, Schweizer Franken. How about that? And if we drew a trend line across, there, and then I bought it as it jumps up above, I kind of love this one. There's missed weekly pivots above where we are right now. I would venture to guess there are missed monthly pivots above where we are right now. If you go back to January, we were all the way up here. It wouldn't surprise me. I mean, we did make higher lows right here, and we did make higher highs. Could we be in a possible swing upward here shortly? We don't look, like I said, we don't look at the currency charts that often, but if you go to the 4-hour, this is a pretty standard looking, I mean, that could be a bull flag right there in the midst of all of this sort of year-to-date mess that we're in. I kind of like the look of the Canadian dollar Swiss franc. So I think what I want to do is pull up all the currency pairs, pull up the Canadian dollar Schweizer Franken. I want to go 0.10. I want to buy it. And I want to place the trade. I want to be long the Canadian dollar right now. And I love this bounce right off of this shelf that we're on right now, this possible bull flag that we're in right now. I really like the look of that. Also, you've got the MACD 100 crossing over lower, which leads to a move higher. So it's the reverse. No one does this. I mean, it's kind of an idiotic thing to do at first glance. But if you put on your screen the 100, 26, and 9 MACD, when those signal lines cross bearish, it's bullish for the financial instrument. And well, that's what just it happened recently. And the euro is on the 4-hour chart doing the opposite. It's crossing over upward, which should lead to downward movement in the euro. So are we entering a period of time where the weakness in the dollar perhaps has been exaggerated and gone maybe a little bit too far? I think that there's a possibility that we've seen this go as far as it wants to go for now. And I'll be tracking this sort of as we go, kind of looking forward to that. So for those of you that are on my email lists, which is about 200,000 of you or so, and 70,000 of you that are here on YouTube, I'm doing a big webinar tonight about the biggest trades that are coming, but that euro one, that's not even one of them that I was planning on talking about, but it's definitely one of them on the list of things that could move a lot. So check that out if you like the currency market. And if you want to look at stocks and stuff, tonight I'm doing that live broadcast. You got to be on the email list. I don't even have a link for that. I don't even know what the link is, but it should be a good time and we should record it. And we'll try to do an encore performance tomorrow as well. But there are some really big trades out there right now that are looming on the horizon, and I'm super excited about those. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. I missed you while I was gone. You saw me up in the tree. Hey, Tom, in KC. You're still in KC, right? Love you, man. I will talk to you all later. Bye for now.